Hey. Video, huh? Well, didn't expect this one. First video. Should probably get into it, shouldn't I? Alright, let me go get a coffee. Hold on. Hey, and welcome. Today I wanted to make my first ever video, and this video is about my 1-year-old species called BeastSongs. What are BeastSongs? Well, I'm glad you asked, but before we talk about them, I would like to advertise my Discord, Nico the Coyote community server. It is in the description. It is a good place to find more about the species and to ask me questions of the species. If I don't answer the questions on the video, you can just ask me there. In any case, let's get explaining. BeastSongs are creatures that have radio electronics on them. For example, the radio waves on their backs, or speakers on their arms, is what they're usually seen with. There are other kinds of BeastSongs, for example, the ones we call gods. These BeastSongs have hollow eyes and bigger than normal BeastSongs. They also have fluffier manes and can do things a normal BeastSong can't, which seems to assume these gods can shapeshift their bodies into whatever they desire. There are also mutilated BeastSongs. For today, we will be focusing on common/mutilated BeastSongs, then move into the lore. As for the gods, or as I call them, the legendaries, we will touch on them in part 2. The most common BeastSongs are ones with radio waves on their backs and the speakers they have on their arms. They can communicate with these electronic attachments even from faraway distances. BeastSongs usually are aggressive and sometimes damage these electronics, which can lead to problems for the BeastSong if not repaired or replaced. But most BeastSongs live in groups, and these groups usually have BeastSongs that can learn how to repair broken parts. But not all BeastSongs are lucky. Some don't have groups, and this can be due to many reasons, but to keep it short, rare BeastSongs are ones that have common, but if one is born, it will not be easy for that life. It will mostly likely end up being outcasted from the other BeastSongs or die. These BeastSongs have to work harder than anyone else just to stay alive. Even though it is not common for some BeastSongs, it can be in an original group or pack they were originally from. Even though I said they would be outcasted, there are exceptions. A few BeastSongs out there have a heart, even if they are wild beast. Once there was a kingdom that had these 5 districts. They had their own special supplies for the whole kingdom. However, one day there was a tragedy that broke out between the districts along with the kingdom. After the kingdom fell into ruin, some of these BeastSongs thought it would be best to branch off from the kingdom and the districts. They decided to make their own little towns. However, there was some that stayed by the kingdom, hoping to give the kingdom another chance. Even though no one knows what happened that day, over time, everyone moved on. The kingdom was rebuilt, and as for everything else, well, that is a best saved story for another time. So a lot of you may be wondering, how do I get a BeastSong? Well, so far there's only 2 ways as of right now. One way is by commissioning me for a custom BeastSong. The other way is by waiting until I release some adopts. But as for right now, I will not be giving them out yet. I have a few things I need to tweak/fix on the species. I also have to make some examples for how to make a BeastSong, so I'll need to make a trait sheet and maybe some bases if someone can't draw them. But if you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or Discord, you can 100% find out when they will be available if interested. Although, if I were you, I would join the Discord since I may leak it much sooner than Twitter or Instagram. Anyway, I'll see you guys in part 2. I am unsure when that will be done, but I'll update you all when I get started on it. Anyways, see you guys later. The most common of the BeastSongs are ones with radio waves on their backs and the speakers they have on their arms. They can also communicate with these electronic attachments, even though from faraway distances, BeastSongs can usually Why? Can't do this. Stupid recording. Ah. Well, this is gonna be a blooper. Great. Fun. Just, okay, let's start over again. The most common of BeastSongs are ones with radio waves on their backs and the speakers they have on their arms. They can communicate with these electronic attachments even from a faraway distance. BeastSongs usually are aggressive and can damage these electronics, which can lead to problems. For the BeastSong, if not replaced or repaired, but most of BeastSongs live in groups, and these groups usually have BeastSongs that can learn how to repair broken parts. But not all BeastSongs are lucky, so don't live in a group. This can... of course. Okay. Another blooper, yay!